Greetings fans, hyperfans, and people just lost looking for videos of cats on YouTube. I have gone on a little bit of a binge today thanks to my friends at Toy Galaxy, who've just received the new series of LEGO blind bagged minifigures. We're now up to season 14. I usually buy one or three, usually no more than 6 from all the previous seasons, mainly collecting the monsters because I just think that they're really cute. And it seems like somebody at LEGO has been listening to me, because season 14, if you didn't know, is all monsters. Now these are supposed to be released on September the 1st. I managed to get these ones to do the video with a little bit early. And I have 16 here, and after a good half an hour in the store feeding through the bags, I'm pretty confident that I have one of each figure. So I'm gonna open these all up and then we're gonna have a quick look at the figures. So there we have all 16 monsters from LEGO Minifigures Series 14. There's some kind of interesting things there. One thing that I'm really disappointed at straight away though is none of the heads have double-sided printing. On a lot of the earlier ones you'd have a couple of expressions for each face, so you could have sort of a serene or scary looking face there, but they are just printed on the one side. And whilst it's kind of traditional to have one guy in a suit figure, this time it's this guy in a plant suit, I was a little bit disappointed to find there were no human heads under the werewolf, the fly, or indeed under the Sasquatch. But I think I've already had one of those as the Yeti, so I kind of knew that one was coming. Now, with them being minifigures, I'm just going to do a super mini review on each one of these. So this is definitely a guy in a costume. I love the fact that even though he's a skeleton, the skeleton he's based on is the actual LEGO minifig skeleton. He has the same details of the clipped on legs and the arms. Comes with a nice little bucket, which I think is a completely newly molded piece. If not, that's a really good repurposing. The mask is really nice. It shows the yellow eyes underneath, so it shows it is actually a proper Lego figure colour underneath that. So him I give very high marks to. The Spectre, I kind of like him, except I wish the face was not quite so goofy looking. Chain is nice and metallicized. The chest piece is completely bland. I'm pretty sure that we've seen this cape before from the Harry Potter Dementor figures. I've never got those figures, so I don't know whether this piece, which is a sort of translucent spook body half, is new or not, but that's rather nice. It is designed to go on the stand that way round rather than the way we have all the rest of the figures displayed, which messes it up a little bit, but only if you're incredibly pedantic, which I am. That piece is also shared on the Banshee. Nice sort of pale blue skin colour there. The hair piece on that is completely translucent. Really nice detailing on that. I don't know if I've seen that mould before, but definitely never in that clear plastic. A lot of the pieces, let me just, yeah, that's really nice. With the minifigures, I'm always thinking that these pieces must be being made because they have other uses in mind for it. And with the gargoyle, I'd be surprised if we don't see these wings turn up on either a Batman toy or possibly one of the Chima figures. Don't know if they've done bats yet. The print on that's really nice, but it is purely on the torso piece. The legs are just plain grey. Again, I would have expected a second face print on the back there. It's a cut corner, but not what I'm going to massively complain about. We have a few zombies in this season. She's probably my favourite. I do like the zombie cheerleader. Great big Z on the chest there. It would be nice if she actually came with a skirt rather than just the printed on tatters there. But she has got side printing on the legs. Arms are just plain grey. No printing on the back of the top, but you know, colour on the hair, so a little bit cheap but forgivable, and the expression is just fantastic on her. The co-zombie on there is, we have a zombie businessman, tattered suit, broken glasses, nice detail on newspaper there, zombies, brains. Suitcase is just the standard one. He makes a nice addition. He's definitely a good update to the zombie that came out in the first Lego series. The zombie, the witch, and I believe the werewolf are the ones we've had previous versions of. So we have now got to that stage where Lego are quite happy to redo their characters rather than come up with new ones. The final zombie in the set is the zombie pirate. He's probably, yeah, I think I like him more than the cheerleader. Again, he is lacking the back print, although we do have colour difference on the leg. Nice unified print, that's full colour. The sword, I'm pretty sure is from the castles. Haven't seen that beard before, but that's rather nice. And I love the detail even on the hat with the double dead skeleton. Moving away from zombies, grab one on this side. Yeah, I mentioned him before. Guy in the plant suit. I think he's supposed to be like the Venus flytrap from Little Shop of Horrors, but it's clearly a guy in the suit. I think had they gone for something sort of like red and pulsing in there, looking a little bit more like it was an element rather than a face. I don't know, do you think maybe that's supposed to be a bitten off head in there? Yeah, I'm not sure he really passes it for the monster set. However, if you collect the Batman Lego, a couple of these standing alongside Poison Ivy would probably be very cool. Yeah, the tongue is actually sort of moulded in as well as painted. Lots of detail on that one. He at least has a back print, nothing on the arms, full leg print. So yeah, he's cool. Yet another Frankenstein. We've had a few of these over the years. I think actually the first monster I got was Frankenstein's monster from the Movie Maker series. No back print on the face, but we do have Shock and Roll stitched onto his jacket there. And he's got front printing on the legs, front and back on the top. Guitar's got a custom print. I don't actually think I've seen that one before. Not with that backpack there, but if I have, then it just goes to show what a custom paint can do for something. The arms are printed on that. That looks really good. That sort of cut off t-shirt under denim jacket. Don't know whether to put him with my monsters or my band. The Sasquatch or Bigfoot is pretty much just a brown coloured redo of the Yeti from 1 or 2 series ago. Pink hands, everything else brown, and just a little bit of printing on the foot. Comes with a camera that somebody's obviously dropped while running away from him. The face is quite well printed. Yeah, the eyes kind of keep it in Lego universe, but he's probably my least favourite from the series. The next one we have is the Mad Scientist. I think he's about the 3rd Mad Scientist they've done as minifigures. Like most of them, he comes with a conical flask. This one's a little bit different insofar as it actually has a print on the flask, and rather than just a coloured plastic, that actually seems to be, it actually looks like it's full of something, which is rather nice. He has sort of the splatters along his work jacket. The arm prints go halfway up to make him look like he's got nice, tall, Dr. Horrible style lab gloves. The rubber boots go all the way around, but there's no other printing on the back. He's the only one that has any sort of variation of head, because even though he doesn't have back printing, he does have a more normal head underneath. This piece is obviously custom for this mould. It gives that sort of effect of an extended head. So yeah, that's quite clever. But also in this series, and this is the kind of thing that usually would be split over 2, is if that's the Mad Scientist with the bug formula, what happens when he drinks it? This figure is one of the simplest. It's a little bit difficult to show all the details because he is just sheer black, so I'm just going to bring the light a little bit. The head actually has these huge translucent red eyes. Most of it is this very soft plastic. The wings we've seen before on Fairies and Bumblebee Guy. Printing, he has some very, very light green detailing and this sort of buggish chest. And of course he has the huge crab claw, thus making it very reminiscent of the 1950s The Fly movie. That's really a very simple but quite effective figure. He looks not out of place in the Lego lineup. He's definitely one of the more unusual. The second witch we've got from the minifigures. The first one I believe was in wave 2 or wave 3. Here she's sporting the stripy tights that I believe... No, I was going to say that we had with the Goth Girl a couple of seasons ago, but those are full length legs rather than short. Has a cloth skirt, comes again with the broom, the hair and the hat in one piece, and the lighter green skin. And of course she comes with her cat, who has a very disgruntled expression on its face. Same broom as last time. Yeah, that's rather nice. One that I wouldn't really consider to be a monster, or at least not a named monster, but we've got sort of this odd Catwoman thing. She has the tail piece that sandwiches between the torso and legs. Black and yellow printing all over. She has the same whip, which I believe was with the Catwoman figure, and she has this sort of 1950s hairstyle with the cat ears. So kind of cute, but not necessarily what I would call a monster. I think you could very well put her on your shelf next to your DC Wonder Woman and call her Cheetah, because Wonder Woman does not end up with a lot of bad guys in Lego. The werewolf also sports a plug-in tail, and that's rather nice. The head is, I don't know, it feels a little bit more Duplo-like rather than full-on Lego. Comes with a bone that's obviously longer than any that would be featured in a Lego figure, so I'm not sure what he's been eating. The previous werewolf figures have either had a small, normal size minifigure head, or a minifigure head underneath and a wolf mask. This one is just a single piece, so there's no play value transforming from human to werewolf. He's not bad. The shirt print is nice. He's got sort of full print on sleeves, front and back, as much of a full leg as you'd ever get on a Lego figure. But I don't know, the removal of the transformation element kind of leaves me a little bit cold on that. Not that it's a bad figure, just that it's slightly nerfed from older ones, and if you're going to redo a figure, do it better. And then we have probably one of the most interesting figures. Rather than just go with another vampire, they have gone with an evil spider queen thing, and she's gorgeous. Whilst the cape is the same shape that we've had before with a few of them, it's done in this really nice translucent plastic with a black spiderweb overprint. Last time I saw this sort of plastic, it was in the sales of one of the Oriental junks, but it's really nice there. It gives it very much a spiderwebby feel. Again, it has the angled skirt that was used in pretty much all the female characters in the past, but she has this really nice red, and I don't know if I can do it justice on camera, but this silver spider print, she's got it on the hair as a spider web too. Comes with, you know, one of the very standard spiders, but it's quite nicely coloured matched. Spider print corset, even very, see if I can get that to focus, even a very, very tiny spiderweb necklace printed in. I haven't seen that hair before, so that's rather nice, and that means we may get some more sort of 1950s starlet types. But yeah, she's very cool. So there we have the complete autumn 2015 series of LEGO minifigures. It's a unified theme, which is something that they haven't really done before, and it's a fantastic little set for Halloween. They're available individually at £2.49 and should be on the shelves from September the 1st. If you like the video, remember to subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends, and hit the thumbs up. If you've got anything to add to the video, make your opinion heard in the comments boxes below. And until next time, if you're keeping the mint in package, you're not a toy collector, you're a box collector. Bye.